after we beat you tonight, we're going to be co-US champions.
He makes a good point. It is only fair.
He is just trying to drive us apart before the match. And besides, we had a deal all worked out in writing. I faxed it to you, remember?
I don't have a fax machine. It's 2018.
I'm pretty sure you do. It made the fax noise.
Sammy, stop. Sammy, I get it. Stop. I get it.
No. So do we have a deal then? Co-champions?
Yes, as long as you never make that noise again.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next. We have one of our breakout talents against Team Kevin Owens.
Two of the best superstars in the WWE battling for that crown.
You gotta believe this one's over. Yet again. Triple H has stacked the deck against Buzz tonight in his 2-on-1 U.S. title handicap match.
He was able to overcome the odds at Money in the Bank, so I'm willing to bet he can do it again here tonight.
He may not have to if KO and Sammy are unable to work together. You never know what can happen with superstars' egos when there's a title on the line.
Don't be ridiculous, Cole. Kevin Owens is...
Uh-oh.
There's no way he's giving up now. Look at this. He let it go. Curious decision there, Michael. We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
Not looking good for the champ here. He's a true champion. I suspect he has plenty of fight left in him.
Well, I don't think his performance here tonight is necessarily...
His shoulders are down. Buzz with the easy kick out.
That would have been a shocker.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. And we all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great. Of course, though, it wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man, who ended up losing his championship to the Ultimate Warrior in fewer than 30 seconds. Got the full Nelson. Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going.
He's going for the pin. And the champ kicks out.
And we continue.
This is not exactly the area you want to be in. Hooked him up. And a suplex.
I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little cocky heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
The champ starting to feel the pressure a bit. He's always ready for a fight and has seen his fair share of wars in WWE. This championship match is just another day at the office.
Handicap matches are all about the odds, Cole, and sometimes understanding and navigating those odds correctly, as fair or unfair as they may seem, can make all the difference in the world. If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
Oh, short arm shot. Incredible impact. Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time, and so far, I think it's safe to say that it hasn't disappointed.
No, it definitely hasn't, Michael, which is saying something, considering
he goes for the cover. He hasn't done nearly enough to get the pin yet.
Too soon.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. Ooh! There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes.
Big backdrop.
A lot of people are saying the champion.
Look at this.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Buzz with the easy kick out.
Too soon.
The champ is just being outclassed right now.
This could very well be the beginning of the end for him here in this handicap match.
Oh, man, his family has to be concerned about him right now.
As Byron was talking earlier about the champ being a heavy favorite here tonight, I couldn't help but think back to the night Santino Marella defeated Umaga for the The shoulders are down. What is keeping this competitor going?
Wow, I thought this was over.
Oh, a clothesline!
Not done yet.
Another one! Clothesline!
Right in the back of the neck.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
What does Buzz have in store?
What incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Now it's time to capitalize. I think that slam caught us all off guard.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron. Obviously a great opportunity here for the challenger who can't afford to make any mistakes here tonight. Not when you're in the ring with a champion as dominant as this one.
No, he reverses it. Boom, what impact. To follow up Byron's earlier point, the challenger has to remember just how rare championship opportunities truly are here in WWE. A loss here could result in a trip to the back of the line.
Don't worry, Cole. This isn't the challenger's first rodeo. Everybody knows exactly what's at stake here.
This guy. Oh, short arm chop. Has Buzz pulled off the impossible?
No, he hasn't. I told you, these two would be on the same page.
What the? RKO out of nowhere!
Where did Orton even come from?
Taking advantage! Shoulders are down! We got a new champ!
Oh my gosh!
It took a couple of tries, but with the help of an old friend, Triple H finally got what he wanted.
You guys are burying the lead here. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are your new United States champions.
Essentially 3-on-1.
4-on-1 if you include Triple H.
I'm really looking forward to this trip. Because Triple H is not on it. And I'm excited to see your match against Nakamura, of course. Depending on how that goes, you might have a match at the Dome for our big WWE Network special. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Before all that, I've arranged for you to take on an up-and-coming star from a Japanese promotion. You know, to help shake off any jet lag. I think it'll be more fun if it's a surprise.
Glad you are getting your rest. You are going to need it when you face me in Japan. Yes, it will be an honor. Just end with you starting at the right.
If SmackDown Live is the house that AJ Styles built, then the foundation was constructed in Japan. I learned that the audience there respects traditions like the fighting spirit and hard-hitting matches. And since it's your first trip, you better bring it. There's one other Japanese tradition that you need to know. On your first trip, you're going to buy all the veterans dinner. Hope you brought your credit card.
Your opponent tonight has been creating quite the buzz of his own recently as one of this country's hottest new stars. So I'm excited to see you two face each other for the very first time in Japan.
We heard Daniel Bryan had a surprise opponent lined up, and he definitely delivered.
Yeah, for those of you watching this wwe.com exclusive, get ready to witness something special.
To catch everyone up to speed, Cole, Quinn, and Buzz have a long history on the indie circuit. Most recently, they invaded NXT with an... What started in high school gyms in the U.S. has now added a new chapter in Japan. This is truly a special moment.
And this is only our first night here. We will get to see Buzz versus Nakamura, and then there's the WWE Network special from the Dome. I'd do this for free.
Don't give him any ideas, Byron.
Thanks again for joining us from Japan for this wwe.com.
It said you had a successful Japanese debut last night. But tonight, you face the king of songstyle in his kingdom. And you will be lucky to go back to America with all your teeth.
Does it really say all that?
More or less.
Talk about making an impression on your first tour of Japan.
Not only was Buzz able to pull out a victory, he did it on Nakamura's home turf. That's impressive.
You may have gotten that win tonight, but next time it ends differently. Knee to face.
Hey, go get your wrestling gear on.
Why? I thought I didn't have a match tonight on the network special.
After what I saw you do against Cole Quinn and then Shinsuke, you do now. I'm changing the scheduled AJ Styles versus Nakamura match to a triple threat, and you're the third participant.
So I get to wrestle at the Dome? On the network special? Tonight?
Yes, but not if you don't get ready, so go. Now, go! An opportunity like this doesn't come around very often. Not only because of where we are, but because of the circumstances. Triple H isn't here to try and hold you down. Owens and Zayn can't interfere. You control your destiny tonight. It's your chance to show the world live on the WWE Network that you belong in the main event picture on SmackDown. You can thank me by going out there and having the best match of your career.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed that my big singles match with Shinsuke Nakamura is now changed to a triple threat match with a rookie. Are you crazy? I may be from Georgia, but the legend of AJ Styles was born in the Dome. So there's no way I'm gonna be upstaged by you or Nakamura. Oh, and don't forget, you still need to buy everyone.
If you didn't understand last night, I'll say it again. Tonight, knee to face.
the forearm.
He got all of it.
Buzz tosses Styles out of the ring. Can he steal this one?
This is a career-defining win.
I'd say it's a career-defining Japanese tour. He deserves to celebrate.
Buzz capitalized on an opening to pin Nakamura.
Capitalize is a nice way to put it. He stole the win from AJ.
Wow, coming from AJ in Japan? That means a lot.
Apparently, he's earned AJ's respect.
If these two have formed an alliance, that could have huge repercussions going forward.
Without a doubt. Well, that does it for us from the Dome in Japan. Thank you so much for those of you who woke up early to catch us live on the WWE Network.
Yeah, now go get some sleep. Sayonara, everyone.
Stop pandering, Byron.
How are you feeling after that big trip? A little jet lag?
Yeah, a little. I mean, can't complain, though.
Look, I just wanted to say maybe I could have shown you a little bit more respect in the past. You obviously proved in Japan that you deserve it.
Hey, don't worry about it. I know you got the whole rookie treatment when you first got to WWE, too.
I definitely did. Maybe I was just doing the same thing to you without even thinking about it. We're cool now, though, right?
I don't know why John Cena is here, but I do know that Buzz will be in action coming up next on SmackDown Live. Don't move. We have a great match coming up next.
We have a real fan favorite.
You don't want to miss it.
And we're underway.
Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
These guys are undoubtedly going to give us a show here tonight.
Clothesline!
Kick to the... Oh, short arm chop.
Looks like Aiden English is starting to sweat here.
But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand.
Oh, look at that. Aiden English makes the cover.
Not much behind that pin attempt.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Guys, there's nights when everything's clicking for you, and I'd say this superstar's last match was one of those nights. Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
When you talk about nights where everything just seems to be clicking, you can't help but think about the magical night Daniel Bryan had at WrestleMania 30.
Yeah, that's right. Not only did he defeat Triple H in the first match of the night, but he also went on to bookend the card with an amazing win over Batista and Randy Orton to capture the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
If that's not firing on all cylinders, I don't know what is.
No early kick out.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Man.
He's too quick for him there. What is Buzz having? Spine Buster!
There it is.
Here's a cover. Digging deep for a kick out.
I don't think his opponent was expecting that.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Big time slam.
Vicious. We're going to take another look at this.
I can watch this move over and over.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
And now we have an idea why John Cena's here tonight.
Because he has an issue with Aiden English's singing?
Cena might not be a fan of the Drama King, but my guess is it has more to do with wanting to get a closer look at SmackDown Live's hottest superstar, Buzz.
Take it easy, partner. I'm not out here for a fight. At least not yet. You gotta see this guy who's blowing up on the indies. You gotta see this guy who invaded NXT and stuck it to Triple H. You gotta see this guy who won the US title and defended it in an open challenge week after week. I wonder where he got that idea. You gotta see this guy who went to Japan and beat Nakamura and AJ Styles in the Dome of all places. Now, most people would get caught up in all that. But not many times I've heard all the buzz, and then when it comes time for me to actually see what's behind the buzz, it doesn't measure up to the hype. So I'm out here tonight because I want to know, do you measure up, Buzz?
Well, this might come across as arrogant, but I believe I measure up to every bit of the hype.
No, that's good. You should be confident in yourself.
But I also understand it's one of those need to experience it firsthand to believe it sort of things. So if you truly want to find out if I measure up, how about you and me go one-on-one at SummerSlam? After that, all your questions will be answered.
Let's do it.